The hum of the plane's engine still echoed in my bones as I stepped into the warm, sticky embrace of home. 2 weeks in Thailand, temples rising like dreams from the jungle, streets alive with sizzle and song, beaches where the sky bled into the sea. It had been a world away from spreadsheets and stress, from the suffocating pettiness of Pinterest estates. All I wanted was my bed, my quiet, my life. But the moment my Uber turned down my street, something felt wrong. A police cruiser, parked in my driveway. My pulse flickered. Break-in, vandalism. I dragged my suitcase over the curb, heart thudding, until I saw them. A family, on my porch, laughing, unpacking. The woman held a set of keys. My keys. "Excuse me," I said, stepping past the squad car. "What's going on? This is my house." The officers turned, cold eyes, hands near their belts. "Sir, these homeowners called us, said someone was threatening to force entry." One held out a gloved hand. "ID, please." I fumbled for my passport, voice cracking. "There's a mistake. I've lived here 6 years. I was on vacation. I just got back." The man on the porch frowned. "We bought this house 2 weeks ago. We have the deed. We moved in yesterday." My stomach vanished. I looked past them, through the glass. Empty. No photos, no furniture, no trace of me. Just cardboard bows and strange couches, like a life that wasn't mine had already taken root. One officer stepped forward, hands steady on her holster. "Sir, I need you to step back. These people have legal ownership." "This is insane," I shouted, phone trembling in my hands. "I have mortgage records, tax documents, everything." But scrolling through emails, I could see it in their eyes. I wasn't a homeowner. I was a threat, a madman. And the family? Terrified. The kids huddled behind their mother, watching me like I was the monster. How? I'd left everything in order. Payments on auto draft, mail on hold, lawn service hired, everything perfect. Except one thing. A notice taped to my door the day I left. From Karen Wilkinson, HOA president. Blonde bob, clipboard like a weapon. She ruled Pinterest like a dictator in pearls, policing mailbox shades, measuring holiday light gaps with a ruler. Her latest crime? My charcoal gray mailbox. Should have been slate. I'd ignored it. Now, as I stood on my own driveway, accused of trespassing, headlights cut through the dusk. Her white SUV glided to the curb. Karen stepped out, immaculate, poised, clipboard in hand. And then she smiled. "Officers," she called, strutting forward. "Our intruders returned." She didn't look at me, just past me, like I was already gone. As I told these wonderful new owners, he abandoned this property months ago. The HOA followed protocol, vacant, unpaid fees, lien, sale, all by the book. "Abandon?" I turned on her, voice raw. "I was gone 2 weeks. You know that." Her eyes narrowed, cold, calculated. "The board has documentation. 6 months of delinquency. We had no choice." A lie, a perfect, polished lie. I'd never missed a payment. Not one. The officers hesitated. "But rules are rules. Contact a lawyer," one said. "We can't override paperwork." The next 48 hours were a free fall. Hotel room, panic, lawyers who wouldn't return calls until I found Jessica Ramirez. Sharp, fierce, the kind of lawyer who listens like she's already in court. "This isn't harassment," she said, pen tapping. "This is fraud." We moved fast. Bank records, travel logs, neighbor statements, proof I was here, alive, present, right up until my trip. Then we pulled the county files and found the truth. Forged letters, fake inspection reports, a fabricated auction notice, a lien filed on a home I still owned, all in a paper trail, dripping with lies leading straight back to Karen. Then Jessica dug deeper. 2 other homes, sold the same way. Owners gone. One overseas with the military, one nursing a dying parent. Both vanished from their lives while they were away. "She's hunting the absent," I whispered. "She's not just petty. She's a predator." The final blow? Her sister-in-law, real estate broker, handling every suspicious sale, splitting the profits, and an email subpoenaed undeniable where Karen wrote, target identified, mail hold confirmed, airport ride booked, opportunity window 14 days. We took it to the DA. At first they shrugged. HOA dispute, civil matter. Jessica didn't blink. This is organized theft, multiple victims, forged documents, conspiracy. This woman didn't just break rules. She rewrote reality. Then we went to the news. The story exploded. Thursday night, the expose aired. By Friday morning, my phone wouldn't stop ringing. Neighbors, people I'd barely nodded to. Now they were confessing. Fines for nothing. Threats. Intimidation. One former treasurer stepped forward with proof. Karen had been siphoning HOA funds for years, treating the association like her personal vault. The police raided her home, her office, found files on homeowners, travel schedules, financial notes, a bureau, list of targets, high-value homes, frequent travelers, vulnerable. The family in my house, heartbroken. They'd been played, but the court moved fast, voided the sale. Insurance covered their loss. I got my house back, but not my things, not my photos, not the life that had lived within these walls. And then, the meeting. Karen standing at the podium, voice dripping with righteous fury. This is a witch hunt. I protected property values. I kept order. The door opened. Officers walked in. Mid-sentence, they stepped forward. Karen Wilkinson, you're under arrest. Handcuffs clicked. Neighbors filmed it on their phones. Her face so composed, so certain, shattered. This is ridiculous, she screamed, voice breaking. I was helping them. No one clapped. No cheers. Just silence. The weight of years of fear finally lifted. Charges came fast. Fraud, forgery, conspiracy, grand theft, money laundering, 25 years. Over $1 million in fines. At her arraignment, bail denied, she broke. Sobs racked her body. Mascara streamed down her cheeks. The tailored suits, the pearls, the clipboard. They couldn't save her now. Led away in orange, she was no longer the queen of Pinarest Estates, just another criminal. And I walked back through my front door. The house was empty, but for the first time in years, it felt like mine.